Good morning to you. I am going to try and keep this as short as possible because for some people this will be a repeat. And I should have probably cleaned this up a little bit first. So this is specifically for my Etsy shop. I know I've showed these before. I offered them on YouTube, but this will be a video that will be linked in my Etsy shop listing, so it's so I didn't want them to there to be a bunch of kits in the video. So this is just for the black and white, or the red and white blood spattered cover. So I will get just on with this real quick here. So this is a stuffed junk journal kit. It does not include any small ephemera. It is meant to be a foundation or base or the guts of a journal that you can embellish on your own. My products are largely naked or semi-naked. They're meant for you to, this will provide more than enough items for you to make a junk journal. The cover is here, enough for pages and enough for you to use some of what's in here to create your own ephemera and to add in your own pieces to really personalize it and give it your own, you know, signature style that you prefer. So I will start from the back of the kit and work my way forward. We're going to start with the cover. Is decoupaged with napkin and tissue paper, and it is a blood splatter pattern. Now, I did not finish the inside. I've left that up to the recipient, and there are some pages in here that could be used for the inside cover, which I will, you know, say these could be used for, or you could do your own thing. All the covers are reinforced with Tyvek. The Tyvek is recycled from used envelopes that I've received that were Tyvek. Because they're not really recyclable and they're not terribly biodegradable, I use as much or I reuse as much stuff as I can. So it's reinforced on the inside and it's reinforced on the outside before I put this on. So it's very sturdy. It's a good weight of a cover. So that's the cover for this one. Then you're going to get, the original, this cover is actually from a pamphlet style book. So the original book had about 25 pages in it. When I made my mock-up of this for my use, which I have since sent on for critique to somebody else, I don't have it to show. I put in 15 pages, but it certainly could have held more. So if you're going to heavily embellish the journal, I would recommend around 15 pages. If you're only going to lightly embellish it and use it as a journal or a day planner, then you could probably go 20-25 pages easily, and you wouldn't get a whole lot of bloom or alligator mouth on that, just as an FYI. So the base of the journal is 10 coffee dyed pages. I'll give you a quick flip through so you know what you're getting. And then we'll flip through from the other side. So these are slightly grungier pages. I figured for Halloween we might go grungy. So there's that. Then you get 5 of my dip dyed black pages, so we'll show those. You do get the fun effects on those. Okay, and then the last sheet of the black. So you can see you get some pretty fun effects on there. You get 3 sheets of the red. I'm sorry, 3 sheets of the red. This is the dip dyed paper as well. Well, so there we go for that one and that one. And then you get 2 of the bead dyed 10 squares per inch grid paper with some cross contamination from the coffee dye. which I think is fun effects and will be handy in this Halloween themed junk journal kit. Okay, and then you get 18 index cards. You get 3 of each side of 2 kinds. So you get 3 by 5, 4 by 6, and 5 by 8. You get the red and the coffee dyed, and the coffee dyed ones are pretty grungy as well. So for your 3, I've included 3 smaller sheets of cardstock and scrapbooking paper. This one is a cardstock weight. This is a Martha Stewart paper. So you get that one. That's a 6 by 6. This is a 7 by 7. And this is a lighter weight. It's slightly lighter weight than this one in the cardstock. And then this is paperweight and is, scrapbooking paper. And then you get an evidence tag and a toe tag for your journal. And those are plain on the back. Now, these are the pages that are the options for your inside cover. For this one, you get a kitschy fun one, a slightly more gothy elegant one, and then usually you get 2 sheets of scrapbook. This is cardstock, and then the other 2 are scrapbooking paper weight. So this is your kitschy fun option. It's black with skeletons all over it. I think they are so fun. And that it is cardstock weight, and it's white on the back. Now this is another cardstock weight one. I thought this would be more gothy, more elegant, kind of more in that vein. It's white on the back as well. And then you get this gray with this black and gray design. So my thought with this was it could easily be used either one as your inside cover. But I actually kind of thought a page with a pocket on it, or a page with a pocket on it, however you went. And depending on which way you went, you may be able to get whichever one you used as the pocket could then be a page with the scraps of the other one as a pocket. It should be enough for that. Okay, and then well, there's normally 2 in every one, so give me just a second. I'm sorry. Okay. So these ones are a little smaller, so I'm going to include 3 in this kit. So this is a double-sided paper. You get kind of skeletons and other stuff on this side, and then a fun houndstooth pattern on this side. And then I'm including a black and white scrap, striped, and then a checkered as well. Every kit comes with a Ouija page. If you are, for whatever reason, don't want the Ouija page, I know some people are kind of weirded out by the Ouija. So if you don't want this in your kit, just let me know when you order, put in a little note, and I will take that out for you if you're not interested in receiving it. This is hand stenciled onto some of my coffee dyed paper. So, and there's the back side of that. So that is the Ouija page that comes with it. Each kit comes with a coloring page. This one is a pumpkin with flowers on it, so that's fun. For this kit, we have 2 of the large size coffee dyed coffee filters. We have 2 of the tea dyed coffee filters in the smaller size, and 3 of the beet dyed coffee filters in the smaller size. For your napkins in this kit, each kit contains usually 2 napkins. So this one is a bloody handprint on a napkin, and the handprint is only on one of the squares. The rest of them are just this blood splattered pattern. So there you go. And this one is a skull on some text there, a little spider border. Oops. And you can see it will separate easily from the background, but you do get 4 of the skulls with this one. All right. All right, so you get 2 of the decoupage blood splatter tags. Those are manila tags on one side, and then you get some of my dip dyed tags in 3 red and 3 black for this kit. Those are fun to add on a focal image or a word or an image and a word. They're a fun base to get started with on making your own ephemera for the kit. So then we have our papers that we're going to do. So here, this is the first set of papers. Each kit comes with 3 of these, or 9 of these mass market paperback pages. And the reason I include these is they make great tags. So this is obviously not a Halloween tag, but this is 3 of the pages put together and then backed on a sheet of dip dyed paper. Now obviously you choose Halloween colors for this, but they will fit inside the cover very well. This is a great size, easy to embellish. If you have a sewing machine, you can just tack down the middles, sew around the edge, super quick tags. If you use 2 and a backing sheet, it would be only slightly thinner than this because this is 4 sheets with the backer. And you would get more tags out of more bang for your buck out of your pages. So these are Kim Harrison, The Outlaw Demon Whales, and White Witch Black Curse. So you get, so they're all the same size, easily made into tags or other ephemera if you'd like. You get 1 full signature page from a Dracula book. And then, let's see, I feel like, hold on 1 second. Okay, so you get 2 sheets from Beowulf, not strictly Halloween related, but it does have monsters and a hero and some Halloween themed things going on in it. Plus it's a lovely aged sheet. The book is from the 1970s, so it's got some aging on it. 5 sheets of this super thin, it's like tissue paper thin, but it is from a medical encyclopedia. So you get 5 pages from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, you get 6 in this one. So you get it's mostly definitions, and a few of the pages have pictures. This one does not. I didn't include many of the pictures because they're kind of gross, and I didn't know how people would feel about that. You also get 3 pages from an Edgar Allan Poe. This is a junior edition, so you get nice big pages, and these are from the story The Black Cat. And you get 3 pages from another version of a Dracula book. They go this way. So you get 3 pages of that. And then we've got 5 pages from a Goosebumps book. These are coffee dyed, so they're nice and grungy. And you get 5 pages from a Harry Potter book, also coffee dyed. I know not strictly Halloween here, but witches and wizards, so I count it. So just to show those, they're nice and coffee stained for you. And then the last thing is your images. Oops. So we'll start with the smallest ones. These are 2 pages from a 1931 Funk and Wagnalls mini encyclopedia. So you get a map and some moths and butterflies there. You get 2 pages from an illustrated junior edition of Frankenstein. So this one is Another Evil Creature, and this one is I Want Him to Pardon Me Now. So there is that. You get 1 page from an illustrated junior edition of Edgar Allan Poe stories. This is from The Raven, and it's blank on the back. Oh, and let me show you the back of those as well. Oh, there's a, so you get another choice. If you don't like the picture on that side, there is one on this side as well. So there's that. And your final picture is from the same Dracula book that you saw the full signature page of just the text. So you get additional text page plus a picture on the back here of them staking Dracula in his coffin. Spoiler alert if you haven't read the book or seen the 9 million movies. So this is a more traditional image. So those are the images you get with this. So there is the full kit of the paper things, but you also do get a goodie bag, and I'm going to flip this over so it's plain, of kind of hardware to go with the kit. So these are all things that could be used inside or on the cover. These are wooden pieces. This is for if you want to put a nameplate on it, and I've included brads with that. So let me see here. You only need 2, but I've put in 8. You know, things happen, and there's 2 different colors. There's a brass color and black. So you get a couple of choices there. Now I have included in it eyelets. You do need a crocodile to set the eyelets, and those are in a bronze color as well. So I've included 3. Again, things happen. You would only need 2 if you wanted to put eyelets on the cover for a closure. But I've included 3 just in case something goes wrong, you have a spare. I've included the 4 corner protectors, 2 for the front, 2 for the back. And I actually included 5 again in case something goes wrong. I've included 10 bulb clips. These could be used for some charms that I've included in, or if you want to add your own things to tags or pages. That way you have some way to hang them on there other than string if you would like. And then I've included a selection of googly eyes, and that is just totally random. That I just poured them out of the container. I will eventually make a kit or a journal for myself that's covered in googly eyes on the front because I think that's fun. But so there you go. You get a selection of googly eyes, and then you get a selection of plastic spiders just for fun. You could run them up the cover in a line. You could put them on tags. So there's those. You get a small key. And then the last thing you get in this kit, now they are different in every kit. I have several different designs, but this kit includes a small witch on a broom. She's super cute. A little creepy smiling pumpkin, and this one includes a spider. These are silver colored. They are not sterling silver. And so these could go, if you pamphlet stitch your journal and you tie it in the center, from the inside or the outside, these could be these could be hung off of your the strings that hang down as a decorative element. They could be included on tags, journal cards, off of pages on the little, oh, I'm sorry, you actually get 4. There you go. And this one you get 4. I must have added an extra one. You also get a set of fangs. So that is all the little extras that come with it, you know, to help zhuzh up your cover a little bit and your pages. With the hardware baggie, the total amount of items in the kit is over 100 pieces. So we'll throw in that little round paper clip as well. So that is the Blood Splatter cover kit with its hardware. It will come packaged up nicely. This is just to show you everything that was included there in the cover. And that will come in a flat rate envelope. So that is the Blood Splatter cover kit, which is for sale in my Etsy store, and it's $29.95, and that includes the shipping. Thank you so much. If you have watched to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. Whatever time of the day or night you are watching this, I hope you are having an amazing time. However you are choosing to spend your time, I hope that it brings you happiness and joy. And until the next time that I see you, whether it's in another video or in a live stream somewhere on YouTube, happy crafting. Bye.